I'd like to call to order this regular meeting of the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Commission of September 2nd, 2020. A printed agenda is available outside the hearing room, and a copy of the full agenda, including the staff reports, is available at the front of the chambers with the clerk. The Open Meetings Act is posted just inside the doors at the back of the room. In order to meet the required social distancing protocols, we must limit the number of people inside the chambers. Staff is assisting individuals who are present and wish to testify on items on today's agenda by ensuring that each person has signed in. We are requiring attendees in the chambers to sit in a socially distanced manner 6 feet apart from other people not in your immediate group. Once you have testified, you should exit the chambers using the doors to the right of the desk, and then the next testifier can come to the microphone and begin testifying. In addition, for the added protection for all those involved, the Planning Commission will be allowing testimony on agenda items by video conference for individuals who pre-registered with the Planning Department prior to today's hearing. This testimony will be taken following the completion of the live testimony for each item based on position. If you parked in the parking garage across the street to the north, the gate is open and no parking coupons are needed. Out of courtesy for those attending this meeting, commissioners, and the staff, cellular phone usage is not permitted in these chambers during any portion of this meeting. We appreciate your cooperation. The Planning Commission action today is final on the following agenda items. 1.1, Special Permit 1827A. 1.2, County Special Permit 20030. And 1.3, Special Permit 20031. Any aggrieved person may appeal final action of the Planning Commission to the City Council or the County Board by filing a notice of appeal with the clerk within 14 days following the action of the Planning Commission. The Planning Commission action on all other items is a recommendation to the City Council or County Board. The first item of business is the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting held August 19th, 2020.
So moved, Campbell.
Second, Joy.
Jerry?
Okay, Campbell,
Yes.
Edgerton,
Yes.
Finnegan,
Yes.
Joy,
Yes.
Raymond Yost,
Yes.
Shear,
Yes.
Beck, yes.
Yes.
Core,
Yes.
motion carried 8-0.
The next item of business is the consent agenda. Items on the consent agenda will be called at the same time and will not be scheduled for a separate public hearing unless there is a request from someone wishing to speak or at the request of a commission member. I will ask Jerry to read all the consent agenda items into the record. Once those items are read, she will ask if there is anyone wishing to testify. If you wish to speak on an item on the consent agenda, we would ask that you stand and state that item. That item will then be removed from the consent agenda and scheduled as a separate public hearing under Section 3 of today's agenda. All items remaining on the consent agenda will be voted upon in total with a motion for approval. Jerry, will you please call the items on the consent agenda?
Yes. Item 1.1 is special permit 1827A to allow for a height extension of a tower to 121 feet on property generally located at 1346 Saunders Avenue. Item 1.2 is special permit 20030 to allow for a temporary mobile home while building a house on property generally located at 13500 West Van Dorn Street. Item 1.3 is special permit 20031 to allow for the use of part of an existing building for classrooms with up to 40 students on property generally located at 1035 North 33rd Street. These three special permits are final action by the Planning Commission unless appealed to either the City Council or County Board within 14 days. Item 1.4 is text amendment 20005, amending Chapter 27.56 Capital Environs District of the Lincoln Municipal Code by amending Section 27.56.050 membership to add a fourth ex officio member to the Nebraska Capital Environs Commission and repealing said existing section of the Lincoln Municipal Code as hitherto existing. Are there any ex parte communications to be disclosed on these items?
I don't see any.
Are there any ex parte communications that took place or additional information you learned while visiting any of these sites?
None of those either.
Okay, is there anyone here wishing to speak on any of these consent agenda items? If so, please stand and state that item.
Okay, I don't see any, so I'll entertain a motion.
I'd move to approve the consent agenda.
Second, Finnegan.
Jerry?
Okay, and I will just note that there was a Staff memo provided yesterday regarding special permit 20031, which was basically correcting an error of the staff report. Campbell,
Yes.
Edgerton,
Yes.
Finnegan,
Yes.
Joy,
Yes.
Ryman Yost,
Yes.
Shear,
Yes.
Beckius,
Yes.
Core.
Yes.
Motion carried 8-0.
There are no requests for deferral and no agenda items scheduled for public hearing on today's agenda. So I would call for a motion.
I'll move to adjourn.
Oh,
Just asking if there's anyone here
Oh,
wishing to
sorry.
speak on any.
Is there
That's
anyone,
okay.
is there anyone here wishing to speak on an item that's not on the agenda? Okay, now I'll
Sorry.
entertain a motion.
I'll move to adjourn, Beckius.
Second, Campbell.
Jerry?
Okay. Campbell. Edgerton.
Yes.
Finnegan.
Yes.
Joy.
Yes.
Ryman Yost.
Yes.
Shear.
Yes.
Beckius.
Yes.
Core.
Yes.
Motion carried 8-0.
Right.
Right.
We didn't